The city of Winnipeg is seeing the highest level of homelessness since 2015, according to estimates gathered in a recent street census. On Tuesday, End Homelessness Winnipeg released some results of its 2024 Winnipeg street census. Joining us now to give a more in-depth look at some of the numbers is Elijah Osei-Yeboah, the program lead for End Homelessness Winnipeg street census. Good morning, Elijah.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Well, thanks for joining us. Now, break down some of the numbers we're seeing in our city when it comes to homelessness. What did you find?
So first off, we were able to identify 2,464 people who experienced homelessness. And this is the first time we've ever recorded such a high number. I also want to caution against comparing this number with findings from the previous street census reports, because what we do is after every street census, we evaluate the projects and we try to learn and improve the methodology. So for last year, we changed the methodology significantly. One was we extended the survey period from a day to 5 days. So we started on November 06 November. It continued the next day, 07 November, 08 November, 09 November, and the last day was 12 November. And by extending the survey period, we were able to reach a lot more people. Another change that we also made was we collaborated more with outreach teams because we wanted to honor the strong relationships that they have built with those experiencing homelessness. They also required less training because they were already working in the sector. And the last major change that we made was we were able to successfully conduct 2 magnets or community events. These community events targeted newcomers because we had heard that a lot more newcomers were coming into Winnipeg. So these were the 3 major changes that we made to the methodology.
Why do you think our numbers are so high?
It reflects the housing crisis that we are facing, not just in Winnipeg, but in the whole of Canada. Calgary, Edmonton, they've already released their street census numbers, and their numbers have also gone up. Elsewhere in Canada, I have heard that their numbers have also gone up. So clearly, we are in a housing crisis, and there's a lot that has to be done to address the situation.
Which demographic is the most vulnerable to experience homelessness right now?
Unfortunately, it's our Indigenous brothers and sisters. Indigenous people constitute about 80% of the unhoused population. First Nations alone constitute over 62%. And to put this into perspective, Indigenous people, based on the 2021 National Census, they constituted 12.4% of Winnipeg's population. However, when it comes to homelessness, they are as high as 80% of the unhoused population.
Elijah, thank you for breaking down the numbers for us. We really appreciate your time today.
Thank you for having me.